Hold on. Stop what you're doing right now. Because if you're growing bell peppers and you're doing any of these things, you are quietly killing your plant and you don't even know it. I'm going to show you the mistakes that are setting your plants back. And once you know them, you'll never make them again. Let's go. Mistake number one, letting small plants hold fruit. Okay, look at this plant right here. You see how small it is? And you see how it already has fruit on it? I know, it looks exciting. You're thinking, yes, my plant is working. But I need you to hear me clearly. This is actually hurting your plant. When a bell pepper plant is still small and it's already carrying fruit, almost all of its energy goes into that fruit. It stops growing. It stops building strong roots. It stops developing the branches you need for a big harvest later on. So what do? We remove it. We take off the early fruit and the flowers. I know it feels wrong, but trust me, you are not losing anything. You are giving your plant time to grow bigger, stronger, and more capable of producing fruit that actually matters. A small plant holding 2 peppers right now is never going to give you 10 later. But a plant you allow to grow first, that plant will reward you in a way you won't believe. Don't settle for small and early. Be patient. Go for the big harvest. Mistake number two, picking your peppers with your hands. This one surprises a lot of people. You walk up to your plant, you see a nice ripe bell pepper, and you just grab it and pull. It feels natural, but here's the problem. Bell pepper branches are more fragile than they look, especially when the plant gets bigger and the fruit gets heavier. When you pull a pepper off with your hands, you're not just removing the fruit, you're putting stress on the entire branch. And a lot of the time, that branch snaps. Now you've lost not just that pepper, but all the future peppers that branch would have produced. That whole section of the plant is gone. All you need is a small pair of scissors or garden snips. Cut the stem. That's it. Clean cut. No stress, no damage. It takes 5 extra seconds, and it saves you weeks of regrowth. Take your time in the garden. Use the right tools. Your plants will thank you for it. Mistake number three, thinking you need a big garden bed. I hear this all the time. I'd love to grow bell peppers, but I don't have space. And every time I wish I could show them this. One pot, good soil, and a bell pepper plant that is thriving. Bell peppers grow really well in containers. They don't need as much space as people think. They're not going to stop producing just because they're in a pot. Give them good soil. Give them enough water. Give them sunlight, and they will produce. Containers even give you an advantage. You can move them around. You can grow on a balcony, a rooftop, a small backyard. You don't need land. You need a pot and a little patience. So if space has been your excuse, let it go. Container gardening works, and it works well. All right, I said 3 mistakes, but I have to give you this one because it might be the most common mistake of all. People overwater their bell peppers all the time. If you're watering your plant 2, 3, 4 times a week, and it's not extremely hot where you live, that's too much. Bell pepper plants do not like sitting in wet soil. They like to dry out a little between watering. When you overwater, problems start immediately. First, the roots begin to rot. You'll notice yellow leaves, weak growth, slow development. That's root rot, and it's hard to fix once it starts. Second, you can get edema. The plant takes in too much water, the leaf cells swell and burst, and the leaves drop. And third, this one surprises people, too much water can actually cause your fruit to rot before it's even ripe. More water does not mean bigger peppers. It leads to soft, weak, underdeveloped fruit that falls off early. So what should you do instead? Wait. Let the soil dry out. If the leaves start to droop slightly, that's your signal. Water it then. Let the plant recover. Once you get that rhythm right, your plant will be healthier than ever. And that's it. 3 mistakes, plus one bonus mistake you should never make when growing bell peppers. If this helped you, hit the like button so more growers can see it. Drop a comment below. Which one were you doing? And don't worry, No judgment here. Subscribe if you haven't already. New videos every week to help you grow better, no matter your space. I'll see you in the garden.